got 87 Muppet tokens. I believe that we need 106 Muppet tokens in order to reach the final level, or the final boss fight, rather. And that's close to, if not all, of the Muppet tokens in the entire game. Oh, looks like our old friend, the haunting ghost, is back to play his little mini game again. So yeah, minor points off for reusing so many of the gameplay elements from before in the finale. I don't mind so much, you know, reusing design elements and gameplay elements through the middle of the game, but really, you know, it's kind of most important to leave a good first impression and a good last impression. So coming down to the end here and seeing similar gameplay to what we've been seeing all the way up until this point, so I think they could have done a little better. But who knows, maybe the next two levels will be something really special.
What? This guy again, okay?
Even Pepe brings it up, that's funny. He almost faked me out there. I thought we were going the other way. It would have been so fun to be the guy doing vocalizations for these.
You did it. So go get your Muppet token, okay?
And just the voice actors themselves, seems like it would have been a great job to work on, you know, playing these different Muppet characters. But also, the enemies that you're fighting, you know, the different grunts and noises they make, and even the vocalizations that I'm hearing in the soundtrack, you know, these, you know, it's so funny. It's very obvious that these guys didn't take themselves too seriously. I think that's exactly how you have to approach a game like this. Just have fun with it. Alright, so I got two different ways I can go. I'm gonna head backwards first. There's some silly vocalizations again in the soundtrack. Ah, interesting. This is where the bonus chest is. Good to know, good to know. Looks like we got some fun platforming and gliding elements coming up. Almost landed right on top of him. That would have been really funny if I had. I'm assuming that there's nothing out here, but I just gotta know. Yep, there was nothing out here. Goodbye, cruel world! Alrighty. Thanks to save states, we're right back where we started. Alright. Now these stairs lead to the double exit already. Wow. Relatively short level, it seems like. Definitely compared to some of the other levels we played. Like the treetop level, which is definitely one of the biggest ones. Gotcha. Alright, I think that's everything from here. Let's see what our inventory has to say. Still missing Muppet token, and still missing several evil energy. So there must be an entire section that I'm missing of this level. Which normally I would let slide, but I don't think the game will let me. I think that I have to collect these things before I'll be able to unlock everything else. Ah, here we go. Aha! Hidden ledge here that you wouldn't think to look for. Alright, now where do we stand? 100%? Love to see it. Alright. Now, nice to meet ya. Another snowy level. Most of these are going to be set in that kind of alpine setting, it seems like. But it looks like this is going to play with a lot more of the snowy ice elements. You're kind of obligated whenever you have a platform game to have, you know, the ice level, the lava level, the forest level, etc. And to be fair, that may have something to do with why these games kind of lost their popularity. Ooh, what a pretty setting. Wow, this is a great skybox. Man, this is really cool. I'm very impressed with the level already, just from the very first sight being this pretty landscape. Interesting. So there's some indestructible snowmen I have to watch out for in this level. Good to know. Oh, this is fun. All right, this is more what I was looking forward to. You know, a unique art setting and more unique gameplay and combat elements. But yeah, I was saying that the fact that we've come to expect, you know, the lava level, the ice level, the forest level, etc. in every platform game might have something to do with, you know, this genre's decrease in popularity. Just because, I mean, how many different ways can you do an ice level? How many different ways can you do a lava level? You know, it could be that the developers were just having a hard time coming up with platformers that could seem new or fresh or interesting, you know? I know within the confines of one particular genre, that was definitely an issue, you know, with Spyro the Dragon. The original series developed by Insomniac didn't progress past 3 games because... just wasting my health here. The original series developed by Insomniac didn't go past 3 games just because they felt like they had, you know, really explored all the environments that made sense for them to explore in the Spyro universe. They wanted to work on something new. And after that, they moved to Ratchet & Clank, which gave them, you know, the whole setting of space that they could make pretty much whatever they wanted to, you know? And the great thing about sci-fi games is that you're not limited just by, you know, terrain or location, but you're not even limited by a time or, you know, a setting, because you can say that, oh, well, this planet that you're exploring right now is kind of primitive, you know, so you can explore more historical settings, or this planet over here is very advanced, so you can explore, you know, those really advanced sci-fi settings. And some platformers make full use of that. In fact, this is one of those platformers, I'd say. You know, we see high-tech stuff and we see medieval stuff juxtaposed next to each other, because it's a fun cartoon setting, you know. That's something that I felt limited Tak a little bit, and I actually really liked Tak a lot more than I expected I was going to. But I was concerned that since the game Tak and the whole series there is set in, you know, like a Papua New Guinea tribe kind of setting, that we just wouldn't see enough of a variety in regards to our environments and art, etc. Because it's just, oh, hey, now you're in a jungle, now you're in a slightly different jungle, you know. But actually, the creators of Tak did a very good job of keeping the levels varied and interesting, while maintaining a consistent setting. I was really impressed by that. And I think it's kind of a statement of the developers' prowess. They could keep, you know, a consistent shared setting interesting, and they didn't have to play the totally wacky card of having, you know, sci-fi levels mixed in with nature levels. People. Alrighty, so it looks like I've got a switch here that opens these 3 different doors, so I can choose which path I want to take. or it's just like a game show kind of thing. You don't get that what's behind door number 1, 2, 3 kind of vibe, which is fun. This is really neat. This is what I was hoping for in the final levels. These snowflakes are quite funny looking too. They look like well, they look like pound signs or hashtags as we now call them. Nothing in here but some health, and oh, there's a gem. That was worth it. Alright, so I guess it's this door that I need to get behind. There we go. This is quite a nifty level. I'm very pleased with it. My favorite is still the treetop one, but this has a lot to offer. Oh my! I almost just dashed straight into that goo. Ah, block puzzles, and looks like they're getting pretty intricate now. Very cool, very cool. I'm very pleased. Get over here, little fly. Gotcha. Alright. So I'll play with that block puzzle in a second. First, I'm going to see what this way is. There's a checkpoint and plenty more of the level that way. Okay, well, I guess we'll explore the rest of this cave first. Alright. So what's the story on these blocks? Actually, I don't know if I can do anything with these blocks just yet. Because I can't jump on top of them. I can move them off these switches. I don't know if that's doing me any good. I can push these too. Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see. That's a bad pun. I love bad puns. I have to move these big pedestals on top of the switches and get these little ice blocks out of the way. Gotcha. Almost squished himself. Good to know we're not playing in a Sonic the Hedgehog universe where we have to worry about the blocks squishing us. Cool. Heard a little switch go there, so we're definitely on the right track. Now it's interesting that they gave us all of our morphs in the first level, or the first 2 levels at least. It's not very typical. Usually you spend a large part of the game unlocking your different abilities, you know? And they come to you gradually. So I'm not sure how I feel about that design decision. On the one level, I kind of like having all of my abilities from the get-go and not feeling gated, you know, and it gives you, you know, you get to play with the cool stuff from the very get-go. You don't have to wait to unlock the coolest abilities, like in, you know, a Metroid game, where you start the game with all your abilities and you lose them, and you have to steadily regain them over the course of the game. It is kind of fun being able to just start off with pretty much all your abilities intact. But it does make the game a little bit more static. You feel less of a sense of progression, you know? Maybe if the powers had been divided up amongst their respective... Oh no, oh no, oh no!